All right. Good morning. It's a beautiful day. Thankful to be alive. To have this opportunity to serve my community, help people get around, to utilize my voice and my ideas to show that we can do it differently, right? And so I know that it's not perfect. I'm only one person, and it'll take a team of people to come together and evaluate each segment of life, because your speciality, your experience will help to shape an idea into something that we can manifest into reality. And I don't know everything. I don't know a lot. But the one thing that I'm confident of that provides me with so much hope is that people are good. Show them love. Trust them. Christopher's here. There we go. Good morning.
Hey, how's it going?
Doing great. How are you doing?
Good.
Look like you got done with some hard work.
What's that?
Look like you just got done with some hard work.
Yes, sir.
What were you doing this morning?
Trash work.
Hey, that's definitely hard work. Stinky work. Necessary, right? Oh. You get fairly compensated? Like, from what I believe, like the sanitation and everything, like they get paid pretty well for the dirty work.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's a sacrifice.
Please use your seatbelt for your safety.
But somebody's got to do it.
Right.
So make sure that you fucking taking care of doing that shit that nobody else wants to do.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. Oh, but you ain't riding around no Beamer. You don't got no Bentley. So like, shit, you getting fairly compensated?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, that's why I'm in school now. I'm just using this job to, pay for school.
Okay, what are you studying?
Cybersecurity.
Okay. So you good with the computers?
Yes.
Okay. That's fucking awesome.
Yep, that's the goal.
But I mean, even what you're currently doing, like, you should still be living a comfortable life.
Oh yeah, for sure. I agree with that.
Like, there's no reason that you should have to go without just because you haven't finished your education yet.
Right.
Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, like, I look back at some of history, and like the job that you're currently doing, that used to be enough to pay for a family.
Yeah, a whole family by yourself.
Right, like the gentleman would go off and he'd do the dirty work and come home, wash all that dirt off, and he'd be able to provide for his family in a way so that mom could stay home and raise the babies and everything.
Yep.
But I would be willing to bet, without asking you your pay rate, that ain't the life you living now.
No.
Oh.
We both are working.
Oh yeah? So you married, kids?
Engaged. We're engaged. We have twin girls.
How old?
2. They'll be 3 in January.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. Hell yeah. But now mom's got to leave the kids with somebody else, with a stranger.
Yeah, go to daycare. Which
Yeah.
I don't like. She don't like it either, but.
Well, I'm sure the babies don't like it. They'd rather be home.
Yeah, true.
Right? Like, why they got to leave home and go with some stranger to take care of them?
Right.
No, ain't nobody going to love them the way mom and dad does.
Exactly.
You know? And, like, who knows what these strangers are filling their heads with. You know, like, I hear about some scary stories about kids getting hurt in some of these daycares.
Yeah.
You know, because they ain't getting paid right either.
Yep.
You know, so then they mad. You know, you got these kids.
All day.
Yeah, like you working your ass off taking care of somebody else's kids, but you ain't getting paid a decent wage.
Right.
Like, why do we do it this way?
The whole workforce thing is set up, it's just shitty, honestly.
Well, yeah, but like I was saying, like we used to compensate people that did the dirty work, you know, like tradesmen, whatever, like sanitation, like they got paid good enough money that life was good.
Yeah.
But like, what, 50, 60 years later, now all of a sudden we got to split the family up. Mom's got to work, dad's got to work, maybe 2, 3 jobs. The kids got to go with strangers. Like, what the fuck are we doing? But then we talk about, oh, we love all the children. We got to protect all the children. Okay, we'll put them with mom and dad so mom and dad can do.
Starts at home.
Right. And like, you worried about these kids acting up and they bad for whatever. Okay, well, put them back at home where mom and dad can love them and take care of them. Oh, no, they can't afford it. Okay, we'll pay mom and dad more. It's like, right? Like,
there's always a solution to everything.
Well, I'm done raising my babies, and I don't suffer in the same way.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I'm not struggling. I work a lot, but because I choose this life. Like, I don't have to have this nice car, right? Like, but I chose that for myself.
Right.
But like when I look outward, like I've got adult children that are struggling. You know, like my daughter works as a shift manager at a pizza spot, but like she's got to live with grandma because her and her fiance can't afford to live on their own.
Yeah.
They both working and you still can't afford to get an apartment. That's crazy.
And just jacking up rent and all of that.
Right? Like I don't know. I'm on this new shit where I'm like, fuck that. I'm trying to be president. Right? Like, we haven't had a blue-collar president since Abraham Lincoln.
I should tell you something right there.
And then what did Abraham Lincoln do while he was in office? Ended slavery.
Yep.
Power to the people. You know, trying to bring people out of the dirt of our history and try to empower people so that they can actually build a quality of life for themselves. And from him all the way till now, we talk about, oh, you know, career politicians, but I mean, I'm no historian, but it seems like every politician, every president especially, is a career politician. And they're working for the corporations.
I was just about to say that it's more my opinion, how I see it, is they more cater to these corporations than the people themselves.
Well, especially this one. You know, when it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. Each one gets greedier and greedier and greedier. And now we got Trump. No, this motherfucker ain't never worked a day in his life. So how is he representing the people? Like, he doesn't know what it's like to work a job. His fame is in firing people. Right? Like, it's all about money for him. So for me, like, I've never cared about the money. I want to have a safe place to live. I want to have food on my table, right? But like, once I got that, then I'm good. I don't want to work no more. I want to go play with my friends. I want to have parties. I want to go dancing.
Exactly.
So like, the work is just a tool that I need so that I can have house and food and car and all that.
Yep.
Well, if I got paid what would have been paid back, you know, 50, 60 years ago, I'd be getting $66 an hour on average. That's life-changing money.
Exactly.
Right? Like,
A lot with that.
So why are we not getting fairly compensated in the way that we used to be when America had the biggest economic boom for the middle class was back in the 50s and 60s. And ever since then, things just keep getting lower and lower and lower. And the corporations are making 1,000 times more than they used to make. But the hourly worker that actually keeps the company going is only making 25 times. The math just don't play out in my head.
It's classism. It's like they want to keep people where they're at.
I like to call it economic slavery.
That too.
You know, like even with our children, they pursue a degree that they're told they need so they can get a good job. But
jobs don't even look at that the same anymore.
No, but they're taking on, you know, $100,000 debt before they've even entered into the workforce. You're already chained to that debt. So why do we do this to our kids? Why are we doing it to ourselves? Oh, that's just the way it is. Wow, I hate that. Oh, it is what it is.
It doesn't have to be.
Right? So that's where I'm at. Like, it don't have to be. So why do we continue to do it this way? I don't know.
Hmm? We're trained.
It's a lot.
We're just sheep at this point.
Well, sir, they ain't never been able to fucking control me. Oh, I was a menace when I was a child, and I love it. I love it. They tried to stop me. They put me out to school. They put me in juvie. They tried to take away my rights, but I've been motivated for a clear fucking mission.
Right.
And I struggled with faith for a while. But like, if there's a plan, if there's God's plan, like, we are what we are for a reason. You know, I got in trouble and took this certain path, and then I became a father because that helped straighten me out. And now my kids are all grown up, but I've been given a gift. Like, I've traveled through different subcultures and just grown passionate about people. I love the people. And like, it don't matter where you drop me in the world, I see beautiful people. And I love them all. So maybe I take all that love for people and try to platform that and try to promote love in the world. And if it becomes a reality that they give me the opportunity to have the keys to the castle, I'm opening doors for everybody.
Right.
Oh, they're hoarding all the fucking gold in the vaults. Open the vaults and start giving everybody what they need. Because I don't need it. Shoot. I got food. I got a house. I got a car. Good.
You said.
But I'm looking around at all the people around me struggling.
Yeah.
What do poor people need? Money. That's it. So, like, the conservatives, they're saying, oh, we can't afford it. But we spend money on stuff we don't want. Like,
Stuff we don't even need or ask for.
or we send in Argentina millions of dollars, but we're struggling here. Why are we sending a different nation our resources?
And we're quick to do that. America is quick to aid all these other countries, but yet not the people within the countries that the money is coming from. I just don't understand it.
Well, and like, I understand. It took me a minute to wrap my head around it. I had to put myself in somebody else's shoes. Right? So, why did we get Trump? Because he kept telling everybody, I'm going to bring the jobs back. I'm going to bring the money back. I'm going to make America great again. I'm going to stop all this trying to police the world. We're going to focus on America first. Lies and lies and lies, bro.
I believe it.
Oh, like, his America is a different class of people, but they're still just people, no better than you and I.
Yeah.
And so why do they deserve to have all the resources? You know, like, I thought we got rid of kings and queens and nobles and all of that. And we were supposed to come here where we, the people, stand together and we create this more perfect union.
The land of the free.
Oh, yeah. How much freedom you got? When you can't afford to go to school. You can't afford to go out to eat. You know, like, it's a trap. Then even greater than that, like, I love the word trap because we utilize it. Trap music, trap house. It's trap, bro. Think about it. Right? Like, so what are we doing when we know that the CIA created the narco state? They went down into Central America and they overthrew governments to create the cartel system. You know, the conservative president back in the 60s made the war on drugs. Like, they're literally trapping us. And now, like, in our more modern situation, they're removing our access to education. They're removing our access to food stamps, all of the social systems that we fought to have. Women's rights. Like, it was 70 or 80 years ago, like, women took to the streets because they wanted to have rights. You know, they wanted access to safe health care. They got tired of the men always telling them what they were supposed to do. Right. And now we're going to remove the rights that women fought for? Like, okay. And now we're deporting people because, what, they're the wrong skin color? You speak the wrong language? But we're all immigrants. So,
yes, indeed. Yes.
So why are they doing it? And a dude told me just last night, like, they're trying to preserve white power. I'm like, man, like, I know there's racist folks, but like, to think that, like, the rich elite are literally trying to utilize the economic resources to whitewash America. Like, kind of looks like it.
I'm gonna say I partially agree with that. I think it's just the elite trying to protect the elite.
Okay. If we lined up all the elite, what do they look like?
That's why I said I partially agree. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, like it's our history. You know, the country was built on genocide and slavery.
Exactly.
But, you know, Lincoln came in and took those shackles off of people of color.
Mm-hmm.
So how do they put shackles on us now? Through capitalism.
Yeah.
And like, we can say that we're free, but you're only free to play the game the way they want you to play it.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I have this idea about our young people that they're passionate and they want to participate, but they don't have the resources, so then they just give up.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh, they don't want to work. No, they don't want to work for slave wages.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like they don't want to go to college, right? Because they don't want to have $100,000 of debt,
Yep.
right? Like, it's a trap.
And a lot of those people in general, their eyes started opening up during COVID.
Mm-hmm.
That's when a lot of that really began.
Yeah.
People didn't want to go to work and go to attend schools and all of that stuff because, you know, a lot of people were making way more money during the COVID era than they were prior.
How is it that the government was able to provide assistance for everybody for a couple of years, and then all of a sudden now there's no opportunity for assistance? We're taking away kids' lunches. We're taking away elderly people's health care. What? And they're telling us that we gotta work harder. We already working 2 or 3 jobs. What do you mean work harder?
Yeah,
you know, like
a friend of mine at my job, he's a driver, so they make good money. He was leaving just now, saying he got an interview for a part-time at FedEx, and I'm thinking to myself like, oh, what? Like,
right?
You make more than me. What do you need another job for? It just didn't make sense. But
I mean, I know me as a single guy, why I have to work too. Right? Like, I'm a manager at a manufacturing facility around here, working full-time in the evenings, and I have to do this in the afternoons because I'm by myself. If I had a spouse that would help with the bills, it would be easier. But that shouldn't be necessary. Like we were saying before, like, the husband going and earning for the family was enough for us to have a nice house.
Exactly.
You know, with a yard and everything. But now I can't afford my little 2-bedroom apartment and my car payment unless I work a second job. And like, I think it's fixable. And we just have to come together with an idea of what the future should be like and fight for it.
Yeah.
You know, you mentioned COVID and everybody didn't want to go back to work, right? We started to feel like alive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we started to be able to do our hobbies, spend time with our families.
Yeah.
And like, no, like this is what life is supposed to be like.
Mm-hmm.
And they gave us a couple of little pennies extra, right? They raised some of the wages up, you know, from what, $10 an hour to $15 an hour. People are like, all right, cool, now we're winning.
Mm-hmm.
And then what happened? They turned around and raised the prices on everything.
Yeah.
And now we're worse than we were before.
That's true.
We felt like we were winning, but they're not willing to sacrifice just a percentage of their profit. You know, if they gave up, I don't know, 5% profit, 10% profit, they're still rich, crazy rich.
It's greed.
But they can't allow us to have a little bit more.
Mm-mm.
And so, like, they're squeezing the middle class to get all the resources from us, where everything goes up to the top and we're all getting pushed down to the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So now there's no middle, there's just rich and poor.
Yeah.
And so I had these conversations and I try to see if I can get people to see things maybe more clearly. Maybe we can start working together.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I love when I get a conservative, because it's difficult for me to understand how you can support the people that are trying to hurt us. They're taking away all of our money.
People are afraid to unite.
Why? This is the United States.
Huh.
Like it's right in the name.
Should be the divided states.
United States, bro. Like, what are we fighting for? Like, our history, our heritage is of people fighting. You know, whether it was women's rights, you know, the desegregation, the LGBTQ, we come together and we fight for our rights. Mm-hmm. Fucking Beastie Boys said it right. You gotta fight for your right.
Yep.
Oh, now it's not to party, it's just to survive. So I don't know. You know, President Justin, it's all over YouTube and whatever. Like, I think it's a great opportunity because I'm not even living in the White House. That's too much house for me. You know, like, that seems like a great place for tourism to teach history. Mm-hmm. So there's young people that we can bring them through there and be like, this building was built by slaves, you know, and this president added this piece and this president built this piece and why we did it, right? But we got a guy that tore down half of the White House. And like, how is a conservative that wants to make America great again, how can you respect a man that just wipes his butt with American history? Doesn't care about the Constitution, the rule of law. Like, why would you support that? Right. And that's where the racism comes in, right? Because if you're not willing to see other groups come up to where you're at, you want to stay above them. And that's where, like, you don't want people to have welfare. You don't want people to have SNAP benefits. Like, why not? Yeah. Because all of a sudden it starts to level out the playing field, right? Like, people that always were below you, now all of a sudden they're right there at the same level with you. Mm-hmm. Well, for me, I mean, I think we got to install a floor so that people don't slip through the cracks. Like, that people live on the streets, but we have empty houses all over the place. Right. That's crazy to me. You know, that children have to be born. Women don't have the right to control whether or not they have a baby, but then we're not going to provide assistance to feed them babies. Mm-hmm. Control. So why do we let these few people, there's 1,100 billionaires on the planet, why do we allow those 1,100 people to control all of the resources? They're no better than you and I are. Exactly. They're just people. So, I don't know, instead of squeezing it up to the top and us down the bottom, how about we squeeze it all together? And you not better, come back down, and these people aren't bad, bring them up, so that we have just everybody's one class. Right. Just the human race. And like...
that's the class right there.
Right, you're human. You're valuable because you're alive. And if we support people and love them, give them opportunity. You know, why don't we give away education for free? Because we want to have a more educated people. Mm-hmm. But instead, like, our kids don't even know how to read cursive.
They don't even teach that anymore.
Why not? Like, our founding documents are written in cursive. Right? Mm-hmm. Like, you have to sign a check. You got all these legal documents. If you get a bank account, if you go through the legal system, you have to sign. Mm-hmm. If you don't know how to sign your own name, if you can't read the founding documents that are supposed to tell us how to behave, they want us to be stupider. Yep. But they messed up.
And they want us to rely on AI and stuff like that.
Right. You know, like, I like the technology. Don't get me wrong, it makes life easier. But the way that they're using it against us, you know, like, the job that I do used to be a team of 4 to 6 people. Mm-hmm. Now it's me and 4 robots. Right? Like, good jobs in manufacturing.
Trust me, it's going to get a lot worse.
Right. So where do those other people go? Like, they're not working there doing what I do in manufacturing, so where'd they go? I mean, they had to do something. Now what? They just working at the grocery store? They on unemployment line? I don't know. We used to. Maybe we can do it again.
Probably.
It's nice to meet you, Chris.
It's good to meet you, too.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate it.
Maybe you'll see me out there on the campaign trail. Hey. Justin for president.
And I see you. You got my vote.
Hell yeah. Let's go, brother. We'll change the world.
Yeah, definitely.